if you can, share your thoughts as a, 3PL provider, what or how important is WMS, TMS, integration of technology to the CRMs as overall, infrastructure of the warehouse, and how important is it in the modern warehousing?
Thank you. So, as a 3PL company, our mission is optimize supply chain. And when I saw that the topic of discussion today is smart warehousing, I think they both are very closely correlated. So I will shed some light on the core things we are doing as a 3PL company in warehousing and what we understand by smart warehousing, because this is a very generic term and it can mean so many things to so many people. But what are the core things we have evaluated are going to drive smart warehousing, and what is that we are trying to do? So first is visibility. So we don't believe that AI or technology should be adopted for the sake of technology. It should be a means to an end, and we need to identify, as warehouse service providers, I generally feel that everyone should look at it like that we need to identify what is that we are trying to achieve through the implementation of tech and AI. One of the ways we identify it is figuring out what are our blind spots in the warehouse. In a multi-client facility, when you operate, there is no one standard procedure which is all-encompassing. There is customization, there is standardization, but there is customization at the client level. So there are so many pieces of activities happening in any warehouse. What are our blind spots which we want to figure out? And if we can get visibility on that. So one practical example, I will give you. We have these finger scanners, barcode scanners. They are an advancement on the traditional handheld barcode scanners. We are evaluating technology to identify what is the travel time of a picker, how much time is he spending in traveling in the warehouse, if he's wearing that finger barcode scanner all the time, and can we check his efficiency based on that? How much time is spent in travel versus how much time is actually spent in doing work standing in the warehouse. So can you adopt technologies like that? We have data, for example, we get a lot of, we get continuous data on a mistake which has happened in the warehouse if a worker is doing the job. So we are trying to combine that with some sort of an AI technology so that we can customize the training content which can be provided to that associate based on the kind of errors he is making. So WMS capturing errors and then combine that with some AI training tech which can deliver customized training content to that associate, to that person working in the warehouse. The second is empowerment. So about technology, we identified that it will be ages, and I feel that maybe it's never going to happen that the warehouse will be all robotic. There would be people working in the warehouse, maybe less in number. So how do we empower the people working on the floor and not really think about ways to getting away from them completely? And third is integration. With so many, in our own company, we have WMS, we have TMS, we have security management system, then we have Power BI, and then we have 2-3 new tools on training which we are adopting, the barcode scanners and the tech around that. How do we, there is so much information, how do we integrate it into, a lot of discussion happened in the previous panel around that. So at an organization level that needs to be done too. How do you integrate into a common dashboard, common analytics to drive insights? That is one key area, how to connect the dots so that you can pull out useful information for action in the warehouse. So these are 3 key aspects of the work we are trying to do in optimizing supply chain in the warehouse. And that's my share, and thank you for having me. Thanks.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. It was very insightful to know about the AI and tech enablement that you're doing in your warehouses. And I think this will be the future, and most of the modern warehousing will be driven by this kind of technology. So from this panel discussion that I can gather is that